G'day everyone, Gooba here with another Torchlight Infinite Outlaw Season video. For some reason I can't talk properly today. Got a bit of a headache, maybe that's the problem. But anyway, for some reason I did a lot of Dream at the start of the season and then I just stopped doing it for whatever reason. It was really profitable early and it's apparently really profitable now. So I'm getting kind of sick of dying on Boom Moto. So the good thing about not Boom, the good thing about Dream is it doesn't really care. Well, there is an aspect. Let's go through it. In the tree here, we do have a node down here, which is a 10% chance for an additional nightmare monsters that can drop Queen's Grace to appear in a Sweet Dream. So the Sweet Dream is the mechanic in the map, and these guys can drop a ton of loot, like 20 stacks of trinkets, which is, 400 FE or something. But I don't know if I'm just getting really unlucky, but they're just not spawning in my maps today. So I'm going to leave this in here. However, I'm not really going to focus my maps around it. I'm going to go with a cheap option instead. As you can see, I'm not using a compass for this at all. And I am leaving this in here just in case it drops me, 5 FE or something like that, if it spawns at all. So the rest of the nodes, you've just got the chance at reducing the nightmare from triggering, which helps build up your red and rainbow bubbles. Then we have 2 nodes here for additional drop quantity. If you have to choose between these two, I would take this one up here if you're chasing the confusion cards, because it has Sleepwalkers have a chance to drop additional shallow dream talkings. And if a trinket drops, that's 16 FE. So that's pretty nice. Down here, we have Sweet Dream Mist. These two are pretty much map mechanics. The Sweet Dream Mist can drop a Sweet Dream chest, which can drop a lot of loot. Again, it's only a 8% plus 8% chance for a Sweet Dream Mist to appear. They can appear naturally, so it's just extra points, a little bit extra in your maps. These two aren't really necessary for this strategy if you want to save 8 points there. I'll touch on the Profound. I've just got the if no compasses and if no legendary compasses. I am using an Aeterna compass because it's 1.2 FE. And I don't really have anything else here to use it on. I'm not focusing on star shards, so a 20% chance is kind of nothing. So I'm just going with this for a chance at 4 extra bosses. The bosses can drop Netherrealm Resonance, and that ties in with this. As I said before, the Nightmare minimap doesn't care about the juice of your map at all. It only cares about the tier of map that you're doing. So I don't really care about the quant here. This would only really benefit the Sweet Dream chest or the nightmare monster that can spawn in your map. So I'm just going with Netherrealm Resonance to drop there. Still worth 0.1 each, so a stack of that's still quite decent. And then 8 points into Frozen Canvas. This is pretty much a staple for every single... It's the best 8 points you can spend in the Void chart. Finally, onto the Aeterna. We're going to use the compass, so we don't really need these. If you have extra points, you can put them in here. It just means more kin will be wandering in the stage. I didn't have enough points to go for this one, so whatever. I'm really only interested in the Aeterna Eternal Keys, so we want the chance to upgrade them. There's less of a chance to upgrade than previous seasons, I believe. So, yeah. Wicks are good. Eternal Keys are good. It's just good. And it's only 1.2 FE for that compass. So, I am just running Confession Chapel because it's fast. It's easy to see the bosses. You don't have to go down sides, and my character doesn't shoot up those walls. So, it's just a very fast map. Let's just remove that and place it up here. So this is all I'm running in the map. I shouldn't really die too much. Hopefully. And I should just be able to blast through the map as quickly as possible. I better remember to do this. I don't really have a very good one to start off with. I really should upgrade and hopefully I hit that, but it's a 1 in 5 chance, so whatever. Let's just go that, and now we've got 2 yellows. So basically all you want to do is make sure you go through and actually complete the league mechanic as you go through, killing the Aeterna enemies. And yeah, so if that triggers a ×3, I might do it, but I'm not juicing, so I doubt it's worth it unless it's a bounty. But I'll probably do a couple and see what happens anyway. So we got 1 FE from that. Got the extra bosses this time, which is nice. Just make sure I kill those for the chance at extra Netherrealm resonance. Possibility to get basically 4 FE worth of Netherrealm resonance from each of those. And then we're just leaving the map and rinse repeat. So this should be a pretty quick 100 map test versus the other ones that kind of took a while. But yeah, I'll see you if I get any good explosions. Alright, so this is... Oh, he's already died. So that was the guy that can spawn. As you can see there, he still dropped a trinket and a weapon. But he has the chance of dropping... like stacks of 20. Depending on how much juice and stuff you have in the map, that affects his drops, unfortunately. Just got to remember to close that. Great. There's been a case of hand, foot, mouth at Ruby's school. Can't wait to get that. Alrighty, this is the first one. I actually got slightly unlucky. So instead of going for the chance to upgrade the Netherrealm bubble to red, I just added 2 or whatever, and then the next one was add 1 to 3 of the same quality. So I got lucky on that and I got 3 yellow bubbles, but there was a potential to get 3 red bubbles instead. But anywho, not too bad there. It would convert the crap ones into another yellow. Nice. Shepherd put in a bit of work already. That was just the extra bubbles. So if you have Shepherd even at level 1, he has the chance of dropping those bubbles, which is fantastic. Obviously the blue and the purple pack spirits have a chance as well. Just a lower chance than Shepherd. Sacred Fossil, quite nice. So we've got a Sacred Fossil, a decent compass, or a couple of decent compasses. And yeah. So not bad overall. It may be worth killing the extra enemies as well around the map, as they can also drop the shallow dream talkings as well. But I don't normally go out of my way to kill them, especially when they are immune to damage like those ones were. So I still seem to be just dying to pretty much everything in the game, so that's really disappointing. I'm hoping to get enough FE from this test to finish setting up my Tier 3 and start farming on that character instead. Anywho, see you in a sec. So I just had the triple combo of the boss enemy that can spawn from the league mechanic, and I got 1 fluorescent memory. So Quant seems to definitely affect that a lot. I'm just dying to... like, that was obviously my fault, but still, come on. I have some defense. And I keep clicking on Glacial Abyss because I've been doing that way too much. Here we go, got a triple. See if this gives anything. If this doesn't really give me much, then I probably won't do this unless it's a bounty. I said that quant doesn't affect these drops, but kinda seems like it does. I'll do a couple more triples and see. Okay, bounty for 15 FE. That was tripled again, and I got 3 FE. That's another triple for 3 FE, but it was a bounty, so... Ooh, Agony's Embrace. What's that worth? Boo! 45% chance and it missed the red one. No! Dying bad! I remember dying once and losing 2 rainbow commodity bubbles, which feels pretty bad. I don't know, my brain is just darting 4 damage today. Complete user error. Problem between computer and keyboard. Keyboard, rather. Oh. Not huge. Could be better. Just had another boss spawn in the map, which is pretty nice. 1 trinket, 3 weapons. I don't think armor's worth anything anymore, but weapons should still be worth something. Surely. Where are they? Yeah, 3. Armors are nothing. Trinkets are 16. Triggered on 10%, that's pretty unlucky. Nope. Nope. Okay. Guess I'll have a free rainbow. Pretty lucky there. 45% chance. See if we get lucky. 3 trinkets, not bad. Don't know if any of those slates are worth anything. Dying to literally everything makes me wonder why I even bother having any defenses at all. Can't even dash through a puddle of fire with 63% fire res. Alrighty, so looks like we should be able to get a pretty decent one going here. There's a 100% chance to upgrade by 2 tiers, so most of this will go to, well, that'll go to blue to yellow, blue to purple rather, so they're pretty unlucky. Normally you always get yellow or above. So I could replicate... I actually don't have any Nether Realms, so that's not great. I could add a blue or better, which is basically a yellow or better fluorescent bubble. Which, yeah, I was gonna refresh. I'm semi-tempted to, yeah. So that's adding a black sail, or a red black sail, basically. Or I can have a chance at adding a red 2 in 3 chance. Yeah, nice. Alright, so that all upgrades, becomes quite nice, and we'll see what we get. No rainbows, but it is what it is. Alright, see what we got. Terrible price is pretty nice. What did we get? 6 trinkets. I also got 2 more trinkets during that as well. So pretty nice. Shadow and Fervor. Is that good? Terrible price is pretty decent, I think. Fossils, 88. Quite nice. Let's have a quick look at this. I mean 40s. 40. Still not too bad. Let's see if anyone else wants to give us anything. Nothing? Yeah, well, worth a try. Boo! Triggered. Oh, I got 1 rainbow. at least. That would have been nice next, if this didn't trigger. I'm just getting absolutely fucking sick of dying. I even put on extra defenses to just not die, but it all just seems completely fucking pointless this season. Like, max res does literally nothing. I have more armor than I had last season. Does nothing. But extra reduced fire damage taken does nothing. That death, I must have lost the fucking rainbow. Oh my god. Unimpressed. That's so fucking shit. It's so weird that people created the Sparkle build as a no-hit option to pass SS20 instead of building defenses. That's what Torchlight is at the moment. Just absolute glass cannon builds in the hope to not getting hit. It's a pretty shit way to play. Or, obviously, you can go Rosa, mana stacking, and pay an absolutely obscene amount of currency. I just wish that fucking Outlook is killing me today. Anywho, I just wish that it was more than one hit. So this is 4,000 fire damage that I've taken in a hit. I do have 6,300, 63% fire res. I'm overcapped, whatever. I have armor. So armor is reducing non-physical damage by 28%. So that's 63% plus 28%, I guess. Then I also have Frost Shield going. So Frost Shield is another 22% fire damage taken. So I've got 63% fire res. I've got 22% fire damage, or reduced fire damage taken. Plus I've got 28% reduced elemental damage taken through armor. And I still get one shot by literally every single fire ability in the game in Profound. I'm gimping my damage so much, and it means literally nothing. Anywho. So, let's just go back to town and see what I got. I'm, as you can tell by my attitude, I'm not really in a mood to die 73,000 times. That was 39 maps. $168 FE, 17 Dream Talking. So I think Dream's doing its job, but I'm just over it, I think. So 280 FE there. Armor's not really worth much. Weapon. So we got 70, 140, 240, 330, 400, 550. So 550-ish plus whatever else dropped. Whatever. That's about 40 minutes worth of maps. So it's a pretty good strategy overall. I'm not going to do the rest of these maps. I don't think I'll even play Torchlight for the rest of the